It's SR10 we're on the crew Motorfest, and the crew just added a brand new car. Now this is called the Radical SR10 XXR. Now there's a bit of information that I found out about this. This one is 2.4 seconds. They also had another Radical that has a roof option, and that one does in 2.7 seconds. That does 0 to 60. So this one is slightly faster by a couple of minuscule seconds, so you wouldn't really notice unless you was racing side by side. But we're going to get into it because these are pretty cool cars. They have a top speed of 180, and we're going to get into this one today, and then I'll do another video on the other one. But they both sound different to each other as well. So you got this one with the roof off, which is kind of the one I feel like I prefer. But I'll quickly show you what we've got here. So we've got this one or this one. I'm going to do a video on both of them. As you can see, they both look a little bit different, but also the same. So yeah, they're pretty cool. But we are going to get into customization, see if this option has anything available. I'm expecting absolutely nothing because it's racing. So as we see from here, we don't know the top speed, but we know it's putting out 425 brake horsepower. Not too bad. It's a mid-engine rear-wheel drive. So we're going to stick on whatever parts we can. Let's just see if we got enough blues, and we'll just go like that. I don't know what happened there. Went down a little bit too fast, but let's get into it. So we do it there, and we got 527 brake horsepower, top speed of 250. So that's not bad at all. But we are in the race class, so we need to see what we can have available. So you can see it comes in this lovely little baby blue, but you can choose some other colours if you wish to do so. Now I'm feeling, because I do like the colour green, maybe we'll go for a green. Dark green, that's cool, pretty cool, British racing green, but I'm feeling maybe even a purple, I don't know. I'll say we go for this deep blue because it does look pretty cool. Visual parts, so we can only change the wheels, but why would you want to change them wheels? When I was on colour, I swear the wheels look blue. That's weird. One side the wheels are blue, the other side they're red. I wonder why that is. I don't know, we're going to keep it blue anyway. So you can see, or we can do visual parts with the rims, and we can do caliper colour if we want to. So let's stick that in red there, and you can add your vanity options if you want to. So because this is a British car, I'm going to stick the British Union Jack tyres on, because why not? For the smokes, we could do a smoke, but I don't really want one. We will go with, though, a blue nitrous, because why not? And we could do an underglow if we wanted. I do have a blue underglow, it's just sometimes I lose them. Is it necessary to run one? No, but I'm gonna anyway. Window tints, can't do it. Why? There's no windows. Pretty cool. And you can do audio signatures. Can't do roof toppers or nothing like that because there's no roof. And you can put interior stuff in, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna run this guy here. We did just unlock this. Oh, it's an animated one. Pretty cool. I didn't realise what it was, but when it's on the car you can see it's clearly like the volcano, isn't it? With the smoke coming out the top. Pretty cool that it's an animated one, which I should have realised because this one's also animated with the plane. But we're gonna run this one here. Nice. So, oh, I didn't realise that's a feature. So because there's animal ones, you can click shake and it will shake the car. So you can see what it does, especially with these bobbleheads. Look at them, hilarious. But there we go, we're going to run that one. And livery options, people will do liveries, but see the Red Bull one is very nice. I'm going to stick on that red one. So Jahaz Danny done this one, so you know, props to that guy. Don't know if he has a YouTube channel. If he does, and if you see this video, you may as well drop your channel in the comments because you made delivery, so may as well. And it's got PlayStation logos on, which is pretty sick. I am on PlayStation, so that's one of them. Nice. So now let's take it for a drive because we've done it. But I'm going to do a race.
Always at your disposal.
There's a couple of fellas here in the Porsche and in the R54. Very nice. But I'm going into here, boys. It sounds nice. I don't know what engine they have in it, but it does sound very cool. So we're going to go on custom, clean driving, and then when we stick it up here, we should be able to jump in, like so. Morning, clean driving. We want to bump the difficulty up because I was just grinding a few races the other day, so I just put it on easy because it's easier. I'll just listen to music and then race. So now let's get into it. I haven't done this race before because that's not lit up, as in the custom mode one. I want to get done all my custom mode races, but it's a lot of time to put into the game, and I just haven't been playing much. I've been playing other games, and the reason I haven't been posting, I've been a little bit sick, which is annoying. Like I was bedbound one day, and then the rest of the days I was just really under the weather, like having a cold and things. I've still got a little bit of cold, but we're working through it, and we'll be fine. It kind of feels a bit like, you know, COVID. Don't know if we'll say that on YouTube anymore, but when it was around we couldn't. But I guess I don't get paid anyway, so it's not, if I get demonetized, doesn't really matter. Say it doesn't really matter, it doesn't matter at all. But this is a 4-lap race. It's a pretty cool race, but you seem to get the suns in your eyes quite a lot because of the way the corners are. As you can see, this turns corners very nicely. But if you're doing the race where you have to worry about your tyres, then that's going to be a problem. Because as you can see when I'm turning, them tyres are just smoking up, which means they'll do a lot of tyre wear. But most of the races on this game don't require tyre wear, so it doesn't really make a difference. But obviously that's something you could adjust. But it seems to not affect the car at all. It could also be the fact that maybe the settings of my controller thing that I'd use. Could be my settings that mess around with that, but so far it feels very nice. A little bit understeering, it doesn't seem to oversteer, but it seems to have all the grip bit that you could want, so it handles very nicely. Obviously you might want a deeper turning circle, like it feels like them front wheels are struggling to get some grip, and as you can see from the smoke, they're definitely struggling, but it doesn't really affect the handling as much. It just seems like you're losing a bit of speed on the corners and doesn't seem to be turning as much as you want, as I just turn straight into the wall because I'm misjudging it. But as you can see, it's pretty quick, and it's a cool addition. I didn't even know this was coming, but obviously I don't look for leaks and things like that. I'll just play the game, and then when it comes, I'll just make a video. But they did advertise it like a day before they released it, so I was like, it's interesting, because you went to the site and it takes you to a video rather than taking me to a description of it. But if you want these cars, they will set you back over $1 million, because they come in a bundle, but you can get both of them for 1.2 maybe. But here we go, across the line in a beautiful radical car. Very cool. I do like the way this one looks. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.